R is for Robots by Ten Mihara. The following is an excerpt from the Wasteland Survival's Guide, Chapter 6, Making Pre-War Technology Work for You. Robots. Among the accomplishments of the pre-war Industrial Revolution, there is perhaps none that exemplifies the rapid technological progress better than the robot. First pioneered by the Equestrian Robotics Company several years before the war, robots are fully automated, animatronic machines that fulfill a variety of purposes. Everything from providing security to washing walls. Although I don't know exactly when the first robot was made or what it looked like, I can say for sure that it became very prominent. As mentioned previously in this chapter, the founding of the Ministry of Wartime Technology spurred the Industrial Revolution to new heights, and Equestria Robots was another of the big companies like Stapletech that became a household name. Due to the wide variety of capabilities possessed by various robots, they were in demand in almost every sector of Equestria, particularly the dangerous places, including battlefields, where they could help reduce the loss of plenty life. This means, of course, that lots and lots of robots were built, and like most airplane engineering, they were sturdy enough to persist to the current day. A few common examples will follow. The key to making robots work for you is knowing how to approach them. Some of these robots have been operating for a long time with no rest or are broken. The quickest way to make friends with a robot is to give it a fresh spark battery. Of course, some robots were designed to fight, so turning them on just might make them mad. The next best thing to do is to make a robot work for you is to reprogram it. I'm honestly not sure how reprogramming works, so I suggest asking someone who knows a little more about spell matrices, like a Pip-Buck tech, or a tester repair pony. Just don't try turning a tester into a robot. It never seems to work out. Some robots are really mean. You should always be careful when dealing with them. Typically, any robot mainly designed for military use tends to shoot first and ask questions never. One suggestion for dealing with this is of course to avoid them in the first place. However, if you can't avoid them, or feeling gutsy enough to try reasoning them, tie a light piece of cloth to a stick and wave it like a flag. This is a common sign of surrender, and some of these robots are designed to accept them. From there, you can negotiate terms of alliance with the military robots. Of course, if they just shoot your white flag, start running, or shoot back, since you might get some spare parts and ammunition from the robot, if you can beat it. Robots make very loyal allies, as well as useful tools depending on how you treat them. They may not be proper equines, but they still have to think, and have limited range of feelings. Friendship is, like with many things, the best approach, and like any pre-war tech, they can be made to work for you. Common robot varieties. Ponytrons. These equine-shaped robots are employed mainly for security, although sometimes other companies use them for promotions. They typically have a magical energy weapon in their head casing, but some of them have a chest weapon instead. They are a bit clunky and slow, but sturdy. They usually have storage compartments, making them great as back ponies. Robo-Owls. These mechanical feathery little fiends are light, quick, and make for excellent companions. They usually have magical energy weapon in their beak and can fly. However, due to their size, they are easily damaged if they take a hit, and can't do any heavy lifting. Sprite Bots. These pre-war machines are employed by the Ministry of Morale and bring us a joy and Equestria by spraying music. They really don't do anything else. Don't know why everybody complains about the music, it's so cheery. Hoverbots. These robots are kind of like creepy, resembling hovering metal spires, but they have some of the best utility thanks to their multiple appendices. They also have storage compartments and 3 eye-like cameras to let them see in all directions. Common appendices features include grappling claws, cauterization flamethrowers, medical tools, plasma casters, buzzsaws, and pizza cutters. Brainbots. These tagged robots, rather than using a spell matrix, use actual brain tissue for processing. Housed in a special fluid in their head casing keeps their brain healthy. They typically come with a lightning gun, useful for paralyzing things, and tend to have a cheerful, flawless voice synthesizers. Another short one. Enjoy!